Hey, Wemberg World Entertainment, and over the weekend, not one but two brand new movies came out that went head to head at the box office. Those movies, of course, are Sonic 3 and Mufasa, a Lion King story. And of course, the big question was, well, who's going to win out the weekend? Which one of these movies is going to come out on top? And domestically, and it's only domestically because Sonic has not been released internationally yet. I think it comes out possibly Wednesday. It might come out on Christmas Day. I can't remember. But Sonic won the domestic box office. And the Lion King, Mufasa, came in not just behind it, but well behind it. So domestically, the Lion King, or I should say Mufasa, opened with $35.4 million. That's the domestic box office. That's over the whole weekend. Whereas Sonic came in well above that with $60 million. Now, that was actually 62, but the adjustments have now taken place and it's gone down. And the overall box office for Mufasa was weird because earlier it actually went down and it's gone back up. So it went from 125 down to 122, but it's gone back up to 125. So I don't quite get that. But internationally, it's a disaster. That didn't stop Disney, though, from putting out a tweet. And the tweet, you've probably seen it and probably heard it, where they told you to buy tickets to the #1 movie in the world because it's hilarious and something else and blah, blah, blah. And then told you, now get your tickets for The Lion King, Mufasa. And people went, oh, that's interesting because it's not the #1 movie in the world. It's the #1 movie internationally, not domestically, because Sonic destroyed it domestically. But they put out their tweet, and their tweet said, this was the actual tweet, the #1 movie in the world is hilarious and will take you on an epic adventure. Get tickets for Mufasa the Lion King, now playing only in theaters. Well, of course, they put that on Twitter, and everybody started throwing absolutely tons of Sonic images, memes, everything on there. And Disney hid those responses. But, as I think we were probably expecting to happen, has finally happened. Yeah, Disney got hit with a community note. Because, no, you're not the #1 movie in the world because you are second by a long shot domestically. So let's have a look at this. So Disney is currently under fire on X after the company touted its latest film, Mufasa the Lion King, as the #1 movie in the world. And then it tells you what the tweet read. Community members swiftly responded with accuracy notes that provided a more nuanced perspective on the box office standings. In a rare moment of forced accountability, X slapped the community note correcting Disney's allegedly misleading statement onto the post for all to see. According to these notes, while Mufasa leads the international box office, Paramount's Sonic the Hedgehog 3 dominated domestically during the December 20th to 22nd weekend. Sonic 3 achieved a robust $62 million in its opening weekend, nearly doubling Disney's Mufasa, which debuted with $35 million in the United States. The discrepancy airs because Sonic 3 has not yet been released in all international markets, a rollout scheduled for Christmas Day. So there you see them saying, yes, it comes out on Christmas Day, internationally stuff, but it's the fact that it's the fact that Disney put out this message saying, go see the #1 movie in the world, and that every response that referenced Sonic that went on to X, they hid. Now, they didn't block it, but they hid it. They put it in the hidden responses. And then when you go into it, like, even their tweet is getting ratioed in comparison from likes compared to the posts that are going up about Sonic actually being the one that's dominating the domestic Now, internationally, people were expecting Mufasa to do huge, and it apparently was just over 100. I think it was like 105 million, it said. That went down quite a lot to 90 million. So internationally, it's not doing as strong, I think, as they were expecting it to do. I think they were expecting the international numbers for this to be much bigger than what the domestic numbers will be. And the opposite for Sonic. I think they're expecting Sonic to be massive domestically, but the lower numbers internationally. I don't know about that. I think Sonic will probably do pretty well internationally as well. But it's just the fact that Disney are getting called out for this. It's like, no, you're misleading your audience because you're not the number one movie in the world. Especially because the world is everywhere, including the United States. And you can't say we're the number one everywhere, except for that place right there. So, yeah, you got spanked hard because you bullshitted people. And you got called out for it. And you can try and hide all your little Sonic comments all you want. But what happened? You got the community note slapped onto you now. So, it's going to be interesting to see if they leave it up or do they change it or alter it or something. We don't know. But it's going to be fun to find out. So, with that, I will leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Cheers. And I'll catch you in the next one.